Yeah. Find the zeros of the polynomial x square minus 3. This is the polynomial they have given, and verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients. Okay. First, I will write general form of quadratic polynomial. See here, x is there, square is there. And when x has power 2, that is quadratic polynomial. So because x square is there, so this is quadratic polynomial. First I will write general form of quadratic polynomial. Ax square plus bx plus c. See, this is the general form of quadratic polynomial. The question says first we have to find the zeros. First we have to find the zeros. Zeros means what? Values of x that makes this polynomial equal to 0. That means when you substitute some value for x here, okay, and simplify, this entire thing will become 0. So that is the meaning of zeros of the polynomial. Values of x that make polynomial 0. So those values of x are called zeros. First point is that zeros we have to find. X values we have to find. Second, they are telling verify the relationship between the zeros and coefficients. This means first we have to find the zeros. Okay. After finding zeros, we have to check whether zeros are correct or not by comparing with the coefficients. Coefficients, they are telling coefficients. Coefficients means what? These things. Coefficient of x square is a. Coefficient of x is b. Okay, and this is constant. Okay. So according to the question, first we have to find the x values. Then we have to compare whether the x values are correct or not by comparing with this a, b and c values. Okay, that is how we will see. First we will find the zeros. First question is we have to find the zeros. So to find zeros, take this given polynomial x square minus 3. Okay. To find 0, we have to equate this to 0. X square minus 3 equal to 0. We have to write like this. Now see, this 3 can be written as root 3. First, I will take root 3 and I will take square. Root 3 square is equal to what? See, this square and square root cancels. What is left? 3. So that means what? This 3 can be written as root 3 whole square. So root 3 whole square is equal to 3. Because this and this cancels out, we are left with 3. So 3 can be written as root 3 whole square. So I am writing here. First x square you write as is. This minus you write as is. So in place of 3 I am going to write this. Okay. So root 3 whole square. So this equal to 0. Okay. Next step is what? See, we have an identity. Okay, what is that? A square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b. This is general formula or algebraic identity. We have this. So you see this. This is in the form of this. Correct? A square minus b square. x square minus root 3 whole square. In place of a we have x, in place of b we have this root 3. Okay. Now this can be simplified using this formula. So I am write this here. Okay. So x square minus root 3 whole square is equal to. So I say in place of a we have x. I will just round this. So in place of b we have root 3. Okay. Now according to this formula, a means x, this plus b means root 3. Next, this a means x, so this minus, so b means root 3. Okay, so we got this is equal to this we got. Now in place of this I am going to write this. So x plus root 3 into x minus root 3 is equal to 0. Next step is what? So see, bracket is closed, again open, bracket is closed. Here nothing is there means brackets are there. Here just brackets are there, that means your into is there, into. Okay. So when your into is there, this into this is equal to 0. So in this case we can write this is equal to 0 and this is equal to 0. So first I will take this. So x plus root 3 is equal to 0. Next to take this separately. X minus root 3 is equal to this 0, like that. Okay. Now I will consider this x plus root 3 is equal to 0. We want x. I will move this to this side. So before that I will write x as it is in the next step. Okay. Okay, and this is equal to 0, I will write as it is. When this plus root 3 move to this side, this will become minus root 3. Okay. Plus root 3 will become minus root 3 because we are moving this to this side. 0 means nothing. So so we can just discard. So x is equal to minus root 3. This is one value. Next consider this part. X minus root 3 is equal to 0. So we want x. Next step write as it is. So we don't want this, we want x. So we move this to this side. So write this equal to 0. When minus root 3 is moved to this side, it will become plus root 3. Okay. Plus root 3. 0 means nothing. So I will just erase it. Plus root 3 or just root 3 both are same. So I will just erase this plus sign also. So what we got? X is equal to root 3. Okay. Now x is equal to minus root 3, x is equal to root 3 are the zeros. So this is done. Find the zeros. So zeros we done. Now we have to verify the relationship between the zeros and coefficients. That I will show now. These values you remember, x is equal to minus root 3, x is equal to plus root 3. Okay. So once again I'll write here, we got x is equal to root 3, x is equal to minus root 3. According to second part of the question, we have to verify the relationship between these x values, that means zeros. These x values are called zeros. Okay, so first what you do, first find the sum of zeros. Sum of zeros, that means add this and this. We have to add. Sum means add. So root 3, this minus root 3. Okay, actually sum means this root 3 plus, sum means adding. We have to put plus then minus root 3 like this. Okay, but the next step, this root 3, here see, consider the signs plus into minus, minus then root 3. So root 3 minus root 3 will become 0. So we got sum of zeros. Okay, remember this. Next, find product of zeros. Product of zeros. Product means multiplication. We have to multiply zeros. These x values we have to multiply. Root 3 and this. So first this root 3 into this minus root 3. Minus root 3. First we have to multiply the signs. Here nothing means plus. So plus into minus, minus. Root 3 into root 3 we can write root 3 whole square. Okay. Root 3 into root 3 will become root 3 whole square. This square and this square root cancels out. Okay. So what is left? This minus. What is left? 3. Minus 3. Next. For sum of zeros, we have other formula. I will write that. Sum of zeros, we have to verify the relationship between zeros and coefficients. So for that, first we have to find the sum of zeros like this. Then we have to use formula for sum of zeros in terms of coefficients. So sum of zeros in terms of coefficients we can write like this. Minus b by a. Okay. Sum of zeros is equal to minus b by a. So how much we got here? 0. 0 right here. So we have a right here, minus b 0. A is what? Question comes. So for that, see 0 can be written as 0 divided by 1. 0 divided by anything will get 0 only. So you see 0 is equal to 0 by 1 because 1 1 is a 1 0 da. Okay. So 0 can be written as 0 by 1. So I have written like this. Okay. Sum of zeros in terms of b and a and values I put. Now we have to write sum of zeros in terms of coefficients. So minus b is what? Coefficient of x. X. A is what? Coefficient of x square. Next, take this product of zeros. Some people may get doubt how we got this. This is formula. Sum of zeros is equal to minus b by a. Now product of zeros is equal to c by a. Okay, is equal to, here you see product of zeros, how much you got? Minus 3. Minus 3. Okay. So this minus 3 can be written as minus 3 by 1. Because anything divided by 1 we will get same thing. I will write here minus 3 is equal to minus 3 by 1. We can write like that. So no wrong. So minus 3 I have written as minus 3 by 1. Now this c is what? It's a constant. A is what? Coefficient of x square. X square. Now consider first coefficient of x square. Okay, yeah, you already know that what are AC. These coefficients of constant. C is constant, A is coefficient of x square. We know that. Just take A values. So A is equal to this one. Next B. If you take B, in place of B we have 0. Next take C. C is equal to, in place of C we have this minus 3. Now this is the given polynomial x square minus 3. Okay, I will write once again here x square minus 3. General form of quadratic polynomial is this ax square plus bx plus c. Okay, now we have to write this in the form of this. Okay, first write x square. Okay, right? See x square, here nothing is there means 1 is there. So I will write 1. Next plus. Okay, next first consider variable x. Okay, so in the given polynomial there is no x. Here x square is there, here just 3 is there. X is not there. Okay, x is not there, but when you take b is equal to 0, okay, I will take b is equal to 0 and I will put x as it is. Okay, so 0x, so 0 into x is equal to 0. Okay, so we can write like this 0 0x means 0 into x is equal to 0 means there is no x term. So in the given polynomial there is no x term, so we can write like this. Next plus. Okay, so in place of c, so we have minus 3. Minus 3 I am writing. Okay, so given polynomial is written in the general quadratic polynomial form. Now according to given polynomial, a is equal to 1. So a is equal to 1. A is equal to 1 we got. Using this formula, we got a is equal to 1. Okay, the question is what? Find the zeros. We got it. Next, we have to verify the relationship between the zeros and coefficients. That means we have to identify whether x values are correct or not by comparing with the coefficients. Now you have to compare these values with this whether correct or not. Here a should be 1, so we got a is equal to 1. Here c, b is equal to 0, we got b is equal to 0. C is equal to minus 3, we got c is equal to minus 3. So that means the values of x we calculated are correct. So we have verified. You got it? The question was find x values. We got the x values. Then verify the relationship between coefficients and the zeros. So we verified. So coefficients are a, b, c. Coefficients are a, b, c is constant. We have verified whether correct or not using this formula. Sum of zeros and product of zeros. So we verified, we got correctly. So a should be 1, we got this. B should be 0, we got this. C should be minus 3, we got this. So verification is done. We have verified the relationship between zeros and coefficients and the x values are correct. So this is the question and answer. Okay. Anything if you want to say related to my teaching and the concept, you can mention in the comment. I will follow that comments. Thank you. subscribe.